Is there one guy, and I'm going to put Joel Quenneville on that list. I think Joel Quenneville needs to start to get considered again. Is there one guy on your list you want to see as a head coach of the Ottawa Senators?
See, I always see coaching questions are they're very funny is not the right word, because everybody weighs in on it, right? And all these people weigh in on who could be a good coach, and half the people that are weighing in have never been in the room with the coach, have never heard the coach talk, have no idea how he coaches, and they're all going off hearsay on what everybody else says.
Yes, so, or what they've seen on a TV screen from someone behind the bench.
It's just comical. So everything I've heard about Craig Berube has been really positive. I know guys that have played there. I know people that know him. I hear a lot of good things about him. But for me to say I know how Craig Berube is, and because for me, this is the mark of a good coach, is how he talks to his players when the doors are closed and when shit hits the fan. That's when you know. So if I look at Berube, all I can say is, yeah, I've heard he's good. I've heard all this good stuff. He's won. He's supposedly able to get players to get to that next level you need to get to in the playoffs. So look what we did with St. Louis. So you can go off his track record. He took a team that was in last place and turned them around. So if I'm the Senators, that's attractive to me. He can take a team and get them better. And that's exactly what needs to be done here in Ottawa. So if I look at all those factors, I'd have to say Berube would be at the top of my list. He's not as recycled as the rest of the other coaches, but really is recycled really that bad? Because I don't know. Cassidy was just fired and got another job, won the Stanley Cup. Like Pete DeBoer's got Dallas playing pretty good right now. Same with Paul Maurice. So I'd have Berube. You know, I keep hearing Todd McLennan's name. I don't know a lot. Just again, it's what I've heard about him. But I would put Berube at the top of the list just based on what he did with St. Louis. And I find it very intriguing because you want to see whatever coach you bring in, what kind of effect is he going to have on your top players? Because that's really important. Can he get your top players to buy in what he's selling? And you'd have to think that Brady Tkachuk and Berube would be a match made in heaven, right? Because you saw how Berube was bugging the hell out of him, why some of the St. Louis younger players weren't willing to pay the price that he wanted them to pay. And that's pretty well at the end of the day what I got out of why he left. I don't think he'd have a problem on getting Brady Tkachuk to pay the price that you need for winning. So that to me makes Berube a very intriguing candidate. And you know, with Travis Green, I know Travis, he's the same age as me, played a ton against him, played for the Leafs, has some experience. I got Berube as number one on my list right now, just based on what type of team Ottawa is. And hey, he's won very recently. So